Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshe Tarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Kripamurti Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So once again, a warm welcome to all the devotees in today's session. So today we would be talking about the shloka, that is chapter 18th, 29th verse, where Krishna talks about a different phase, a new topic into completely. Okay, so let's talk about take up the shloka first, and then we would discuss. So Krishna here tells, "Buddhir buddhe dhriti cha evaha gunatistra vidham shinu प्रोच्यमानमशेषेण पृथक्त्वेन धनंजय." Any Mataji wants to read the translation? Hare Krishna. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mataji, you want to read the translation?
Yeah, I'll read. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, winner of wealth. Now please listen as I tell you in detail of different kinds of understanding and determination according to the three modes of material nature. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So now Krishna is starting a new topic, new discussion, in totally a new discussion. If you remember a bit, till now Krishna has been talking about knowledge, the act or the action, and the doer in different modes of nature, whether it's mode of goodness, ignorance, or passion. But now Krishna has completed that topic and is starting a new topic. That is, Krishna would be talking about these two set of things. That is, one is understanding, and the other topic is determination. And in the upcoming classes, we will discuss what sort of understanding and what sort of determination comes in the category of goodness, passion, or ignorance. But today, that we would learn in the upcoming class. But today, we would only keep our focus on these two words and spend some time in understanding what exactly are these two words, right? So always remember, the two words are understanding and determination. So if you see what Prabhupada has written, so as a first word of the shloka, that is buddher. Buddher means, Prabhupada translates as intelligence. Okay. So now when we talk of intelligence, so when we see in one's life, we do a lot of activities using our five senses, and we do an act. So whether we use our five senses in doing some action, or the doer, or whatever it is, but the main thing which lies is behind all everything is the intelligence with which we perform an action. Because whatever we do it with diligence. That's why intelligence is very much important. So now, what is intelligence? If we have to define what is intelligence, you will see we get a lot of thoughts in our mind. A lot of thoughts comes and goes in and out every second, every minute. But every thought we don't put into execution. Only that thought which we catch and put into execution, this entire process happens with intelligence. Because until as a thought comes, for example, suppose we wake up in the early morning, we think of, okay, we have to go to Manglarti. But suddenly Gudaka Devi says, no, Baba, now it's early morning, we don't have to. It's early morning. It's the time to sleep. So what we do, as in the winter, as the winter season is going on, what we do, we take our blanket and again go to sleep. But what, for a second, when your intelligence comes into play, that intelligence in the mode of goodness comes into play, and it says, no, 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 it's time for Mangalarti, it's time for darshan. So that thought which came, there were two thoughts. One, wake up, and other, go to sleep. So the first thought that came up, that wake up, this thought, when we caught it and we executed it, no, 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 we have to go to Mangalarti. This is the instruction of Srila Prabhupada. So this thought, when we caught up and executed, this phase came into picture when intelligence interfered. So this is what is intelligence. When a thought comes into picture, when we catch it and when we put it into execution, that is intelligence. That's why whenever we do anything, we always do with intelligence. That why we are doing. That's why Chanakya says a very beautiful phrase, that in your life, if you have to be secure, if you have to be always in a comfortable zone, always ask three things before you do anything. That is, why I am doing. First is why I am doing, what I am doing, and what would be the consequences of my action. So, if these three questions we ask from ourselves before performing an act, we will see we will always land in a safe zone. We will never land into a difficult zone in our life. So, this is one, that is intelligence. So, now when we have decided that, okay, theek hai, we will go to Mangalarti, okay, it's early morning, we'll go for Mangalarti. We have decided, right? But this decision, how long can it go? How far we can take it from with us? With when we decide, when we determine something that yes, we have to do something. So here, another small, you know, thing that creeps in, and without that, this determination is of no use. We cannot make a determination if we don't have this entity, and the name of this entity is patience. That's why when you see the other part of the shloka there, it has been written as dhriti. Dhriti is patience, because without patience you cannot have your determination. You can We can think, okay, today we'll go Mangalarti, today we went, but tomorrow again dish. We cannot, because we don't have patience. That's why Goswami Tulsidas Ji Maharaj even talks about this patience. That, see, you would see a lot of people talking about, no, Prabhuji, I have a lot of patience. I can sit, I can talk. But Goswami Ji says, when actually the patience also gets tested, he says, Dheeraj dharmu mitra arunari apad kal parakahi chari. Actual patience can be tested when the time of calamity comes. For example, right, very common thing, when there is an event in our ISKCON temples, there are a lot of events down the every year. In fact, every alternate month we have a big festival. So you see, so for some or the other reason, if the prasad gets delayed, you will see so many thoughts, so many big brains coming into picture and talking about, oh, this, I don't know why this management never takes care of it. It has been 2 o'clock, till the prasad is getting ready. The prasad should be served with by 1 o'clock. See, so many children, so many ladies, so many old age people, so many thoughts comes into picture. But when in the class, we show ourselves as very much sober, as if we are only Dhritarashtra. Sorry, not Dhritarashtra, Yudhishthir. We are Yudhishthir, we are Dharmaraj. Bigger than us, no one is there, right? But when time of calamity, when time of prasadam comes, we forget everything. That's why one Prabhuji is there, he always says, even our devotees become devils in two things. What? First thing is, in while taking a seat in train when you go for yatra, and when the time comes for room booking, when we go for yatra, that we want a big lavish washroom, we want a big room so that we can reside, as if we have gone, we are doing this, we go for yatra just to sit in our rooms. That's why we need big rooms. So determination without patience doesn't have any conclusion. Because if you want to be determined, if you want to be have determination in life, patience is the actual key, and patience is the actual key to success. Because without patience, our determination will not keep on track. For example, you see, in Bengali, for example, just a couple of months back, Kartik month went back, right? So in Bengali, Kartik Mas is also known as Niyam Seva, right? That month has to be performed with niyam, with rules, without not without rules. You should have prescribed rules in performing that entire month. So that's why in putting up that niyam, in putting up that rule, you need determination. And for a prolonged determination, see, this determination also Bhagavatam talks about. What Bhagavatam talks about? Our bhakti, whatever we are doing. If we are attending Gita Gyan, if every day I have to call you and tell, okay, Manisha Mataji, can you please come and join the call? Manisha Mataji might come and join the call. But this is not bhakti. This I am not saying. The Bhagavatam is saying. That's why Bhagavatam is saying the definition of bhakti. What is bhakti? Bhakti, when we do unmotivated, uninterrupted, that is bhakti. So likewise, until and unless our bhakti or our the things that we are following in the path of devotion, until and unless there is determination in us, that we don't, and very beautifully, even Gaurang Prabhu says that never wait in your life for a second person to come in your life and say, Baba, get motivated. Please come to Mangalarti. Do this, do that, do book reading, do that. No, be a self motivator in life. Don't wait for others to come and interfere in your life and tell you what you need to do. You should have that much brain that it's your life, what you should do. Don't wait for others. So, likewise, until and unless we have a good understanding and a good determination that what exactly we need to do and what we should do, our path of devotion will be always unclear. We might do few things, we might for show off, for telling things, we might do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, if we don't have determination in life, if we don't have a good understanding what exactly we are doing, because we read so many things, we do so many things, but at the end, we land up doing something which is really so shameful, so bad, so embarrassing, that on the name of devotion, on the name of devotee, it's a black spot. That's why our understanding should be very clear that we are devotees or we are on the path of becoming devotees, and what every step of our life should be an example to different other people, that yes, we are devotees of Lord Krishna, and this is how we act. It's not that whatever we should not act like a drunkard or a outside roadside people. Every action taken by us or every word uttered by us should have a meaningful thing. Otherwise, our life and other people roaming about here and there doesn't make any difference. That's why what we do and what we determine, what the decisions that we take, should means makes very important and should be exemplary for others in our life. That's why Krishna tells, "Oh Dhananjaya, understand these two topics, because understanding these two topics on the path of devotion is very much important." And that's why he tells him Dhananjaya, because Dhananjaya, why he calls him as Dhananjaya is because at the time of Rajsu Yagya, he won over a lot of kings and he got a lot of wealth. But here, why this word has been used, the reason is Krishna wants to tell him that now it's the time to become a wealthy person from the mode of goodness, from the mode of actual understanding and determination, that what you should decide and what you should understand in the mode of goodness. And this is actual wealth. The material wealth will come and go, but this is actual wealth. And that's the reason why Krishna calls him as Dhananjaya. And Krishna tells that once we are devotees and on the path of devotion, we should have our determination, because devotion cannot continue without determination. And without determination and without patience, we cannot have determination. And determination and patience we cannot have without a better understanding. Because why we are spending our time, why I am telling, why you are listening, because we have a clear picture that what we are doing. It's not, if someone might come and tell, what do you guys do, man, that 2 hours you sit, you have catch hold of something in your hand and you just keep on uttering, they might say, and people say like this. But why we do every day, every morning, every hour, every minute? Many people are there whom I see, they just continue chanting 24 hours. They just keep on chanting, whether they are roaming here and there, whether they are in the temple, whether they are in the house, in whichever situation they are, they keep on chanting because they have a clear understanding that what exactly they are doing. So until and unless we have a clear understanding about the path of devotion, about the act that we are acting or performing, our devotion will not go for long. That's why Krishna talks about these two topics, and in the upcoming classes we would see what other things Krishna mentions about these two topics. Okay, with this I conclude this today's class. If any Mataji or Prabhuji has any questions, we can take.